But yeah, and then I was doing that for a few years, kind of did a few things, I played like some kind of smaller tents like V-Fest and stuff. So I did like quite a few cool little gigs.
Yeah.
Then I packed it in. Then I packed in singing. I was just like, do you know what? I think because I had that classic thing where you kind of push and push and push and push and push, trying to do your own thing as an artist.
Forward, yeah.
And then it's like, you know what?
It's not working.
Trying to live a life. Like, you know, you don't make a lot of
It
money.
can be soul destroying, can't it?
Literally.
Yeah,
and all my friends were out living lives and making money. And obviously, as an original artist, you don't really make much money at all. You won't believe it, but back in the day, I was in Heat's 100 Hottest Hunks. Heat magazine, I was.
Loved Heat.
How did you get in there?
I don't know, but what I do know...
Why did you get in there?
I don't know,
like
exactly. The gender thing.
Every time, this is why I'm
Famous
very
people. I beat Ashton Kutcher.
Where did you meet?
This is a good one. She's going to love this. So, she was a fan. Talking to her.
Slid into the DMs.
Slid into DMs. So she is a you know,
She's a groupie.
Successful groupie. Now she's got two kids.
Very.
Now she's done very well.
I love that you were like, and now she's got 2 kids.
Lucky girl. That's off to her, you know. So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me, oh, stand now. Stand by me, stand by me.
Wow. Welcome to Wedding Mayhem. My God. That was amazing.
Oh, thank you very much.
I feel like I've got a celebrity on the sofa, do you know?
It's because I'm ginger looking like Ed Sheeran.
Do you?
It's a classic. It's a classic. I'm not. I'm the Primark version, but it's fine.
You're like, wedding number 4, that was amazing.
That took how many seconds to get in there? Not long. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So you've come all the way from Norfolk today.
Yes.
We are. We're stoked that you're here.
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, and I think we've stalked you loads.
All right.
She has.
Was that you for the window? Then?
No, on Instagram and
oh,
stuff
right,
like
okay,
that. Yeah. And I just
It's through the window.
It wasn't through the window. I don't like motorways, so I wouldn't have gone to Norfolk. You're
Fair
very
enough.
safe, yeah. Kieran Eldridge.
Yes.
And you're a songwriter as well as a singer.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I have stalked you loads.
Yeah. I mean, I used to do a lot of songwriting before I had kids.
Right.
Now I have kids. I don't have time. So
How
now.
old are you babies?
One is 7 months and the other is just over 1.5 years.
Right.
No, that's a lie.
Yeah, you've got to get this right.
Hang on. 1.5 years plus 2 months. What's that? 1 year and 8 months?
8 months.
There you go,
Yeah.
see? Quick maths.
Wow.
So they're little.
How is it having 2 of them? That
Mental.
close?
Mental.
Was it planned?
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
And is it 2 boys?
It's 2 boys.
Yeah.
2
I
little...
think it'd be quite cool to have both together. Because you're not quite over the sleep-deprived area, are you? You're straight in.
So the first one was really good. Like the first one, Leo, my little ginger.
Is this the one on the sofa?
Yeah, the little ginger one.
Oh my God, my
So
heart.
you've only got one little ginger.
I've got one ginger and one human.
What?
I've got a mixture. I think you got to bring a bit of laugh into it. But
What colour hair's the other one got?
he has just got normal mousy hair,
Oh, okay.
as my partner
Isn't
does.
all hair normal?
No.
No.
The thing with gingers, isn't there? There's a thing, it was only cool when Ed Sheeran came
Yeah, I was
about,
going to say,
and
it has
Ron
that-
Weasley, and
Ron Weasley.
You know, do you know,
From the heartthrobs.
when I was in primary school, I told people that I was Ron Weasley's cousin.
No.
And they asked my mum, and she was like, yeah. Just went along with it. And it worked really well for me then. I was like, you know what? No one's ever going to say anything to me anymore because, Ron Weasley's cousin.
God.
Yeah.
So when did you start singing? When did you know that you could sing?
Well, I couldn't
Because
sing.
I'm still trying to find that moment.
I genuinely believe that you can learn. Well, I couldn't sing to start with, and I've got video evidence to prove this. I think I was about 14, 15.
Right.
And there's a video of me. So I used to have really long hair, with an AC/DC shirt on, being like trying to just shout Wonderwall. And it's just the worst thing on earth. I listen back like, oh my God. So I don't know. There may be natural singers. I know I'm definitely not one of them. I know I had to like work towards it.
But what made you do it? Did you just wake up and go, right, today I'm going to be a singer, or
Well,
I want to do
It's going
this?
to be you next week.
Yeah.
One
Hey,
of your
listen,
hobbies.
he just said anybody can sing,
AC/DC
so
shirt
maybe
and
I
you're
will
fine.
come to Norfolk and you can teach me to sing.
That's absolutely, we can arrange that.
Everybody's laughing now.
She can't even hum.
Listen, you have a great career. You don't want me involved.
I think we could do a duo. I think we could do like a duo act.
Right. So what did you? So did you sing at home in front of the mirror, or
Yeah, I sung a lot at home.
Not that I do that, but
Yeah, we all do it. It's fine. I sang a lot at home, and I did like the odd like school assembly. So I'd get up and sing, and kind of did that a lot.
on your own.
Yeah. I learned to play guitar. I've been playing guitar since I was 8, so I always play guitar.
Right.
So
Okay.
you like guitar first?
Guitar first, but ironically, I'm not the best. I can play guitar, but I'm not a guitarist. I'm a singer. Who plays guitar.
Okay.
So it's like, it's my kind of accompaniment. But I started with guitar, and then I was like, you know what, might as well have a little go singing as well, and built up to it. And yeah, it's what I do full time now, really.
Well, I used to, at school, and they're talking of instruments, I used to play the recorder. I was so fucking good. I was really good.
Do you know what, right?
That E sharp,
Oh,
I was so good at it.
It's all about the E sharp.
My room was in the loft.
I
And
have.
my dad used to put me up there, and I just...
Was it before you had the recorder? Was your room still in the loft, or did it get changed to the loft once you had the recorder?
Might have been around the same time, actually. I did solo in assembly. I was so good.
So
I did. I was really good at the recorder.
Is it a real? I mean, not to be thinking. Is it an instrument that adults play? 'Cause
well,
I've never
I
seen it.
still have my.
I don't think they make it, do they? I've never seen a
No.
successful...
I'll bring it on.
Three blind mice, you know. Just
I've still got my recorder from when I was a child.
Wow.
Not to bring the mood down, but when my mum passed away, it was in her belongings. The only thing that she kept of mine, and it was my old recorder. So maybe I can bring it in and test you to see if you can still do.
With your old spit.
I'll sanitise it.
40-year-old spit.
And plus.
Whatever else.
So have you ever played recorder?
No, I didn't actually.
maybe-
So you're missing the boat
yeah.
there.
Yeah, I feel like I
Be your
should now.
little backup.
Yeah, exactly.
Recorder wrist.
Right,
What
so
do they call them? Recording?
I'm not even sure.
Not a recording. that's
recording recorders.
They haven't got a name, bless them. I'm bringing it back.
It was a trio recording.
People are booking sax players. They'll book Lauren the recorder player.
I'm definitely bringing a recorder in next time.
So good, honestly. I need my little yellow
It's even got its own cover and everything still.
Oh, and I did the triangle.
Again, another.
Grand finale.
But you know, in some music's triangles are
It's a major part,
genuine.
isn't it? Yeah.
All that timings and stuff. I'm not sure about the recorder. Maybe the recorder is a thing.
Maybe we should bring it
People are
back.
just like...
Maybe we could come to one of your gigs and be your backing
Recorder triangle.
Yeah.
The combo.
Don't let me do triangle.
Not the triangle.
No, I'm a bit too dangerous. So your journey from school to being a professional, how did that happen? What was that transition?
Well, I did a lot of. So I used to do a lot of busking when I was about 15, 16.
I think that's so brave to do that.
Well, I lived in Basildon in Essex.
Yeah.
Which is obviously like, not got the best reputation. So I did this as like 15, 16-year-old.
Yeah.
It wasn't popular back then, Basildon.
Well, yeah, I went there the other day and it was like completely dead.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my God, like it was never like that. But it always got on really well. And it built up my confidence because I always thought it's the best thing you can do because you're constantly performing to new people. So you get over the whole kind of fear, stage fright thing so quick because you're constantly got people, audience moving and you make money. And as a kid, like that was so good.
How much money can you make?
Oh, like crazy. Like when I was, 15, and back in those days, you get like £5 an hour or something. So I could make like 150 quid for like a day.
Wow.
Oh
day.
my God.
Yeah.
I could understand that.
15-year-olds.
This is like height of summer or like just before Christmas or something. But yeah, like 15 is...
Well, it's all contactless now. I've
there's a
passed
cost of
living crisis.
I passed them in London with their little. In fact, you can do it on your smartphones now.
Yeah,
you just
cool.
tap your card on it. So yeah.
It's very cool. It's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Go see?
Yeah.
Full band.
Yes, see ya.
Busking
guys.
band.
So from busking, then how did you get into doing what you're doing?
So I got picked up by management. And then I did a lot of kind of things, kind of development things.
Was that quite scary, going into management?
Yeah.
Letting somebody take over and putting your trust in them and...
It'd be
It
exciting.
was.
Exciting, yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot because I think I was like 18 at the time. So it was a lot at the time and spent a lot of time kind of developing things, and it kind of grew me as an artist at that time. You know, it kind of got me in the right headspace for, what I wanted to kind of do.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I was doing that for a few years. Kind of did a few things. I played like some kind of smaller tents like V-Fest and stuff. So I did like quite a few cool little gigs.
Yeah.
Then I packed it in. Then I packed in singing. I was just like, you know what? I think because I had that classic thing where you kind of push and push and push and push and push, trying to do your own thing as an artist.
Forward, yeah.
And then it's like, you know what?
It's not working.
I just want to live a life. Like, you don't make a lot of money.
It can be soul destroying, can't it?
Literally. And all my friends were out living lives and making money. And obviously, as an original artist, you don't really make much money at all.
Yeah.
From doing that. So I was like, I just want to have a bit of taste of the kind of normal life. So I did that for a few years.
What did you do?
I worked in a factory.
Doing what?
I built cupboards. Oh no, I built so it shows you how good I was at it, because I can't remember what it was. It was bathroom cupboards and storage, and I was just rubbish.
Right. It's manual work. It's hard.
It was and I was very bad at it. The only thing I can remember from it was I did like a night shift for a bit, and one of my friends was kind of doing the day shift, so he'd build the cupboards, and I'd have to fill like the fittings box, so I'd have like screws and stuff. And that day I went to Tesco and I bought myself, you used to get like the whole rotisserie chickens.
Yes.
Oh, they were amazing.
Amazing, right? And I was like,
my mum buys them for her dogs.
They're really?
Yeah.
They're fancy dogs.
I'm coming to your house.
Yeah, that is good stuff.
Yeah, they get hand-fed too.
The hand-fed.
But yeah, that chicken was so good.
It's good. But there was like a deal one. It was like, come to the end of the day, so it was like 2 for a $5 or something. So it was like, 1 for me and 1 for this box. So he had this box kind of all set out for his, package to go out. And I was like, I'm going to put a chicken in there. So I wrapped a chicken up in a box and it went to the client, and I got told off. And then kind of very soon after that, I was like, oh, babe, find a new job. So then I went to...
the grease on them and all.
I thought you were giving the chicken to a homeless person.
No, I wrapped it for someone's bathroom fit. Because I was just like, why not?
You wanted it out of there, didn't you?
Well, I didn't think it would go anywhere. I thought he would look in the morning and open it up and be like, oh, there's a chicken. But he didn't open it. So that was bad. Yeah, so it went somewhere. So then after I got a job in recruitment.
Right.
And I did recruitment for a bit. Wasn't really for me.
What kind of recruitment?
I thought you were going to go to KFC from there.
So I was at KFC. I was scared of the chicken people.
Going.
That's it. All big chicken suit and everything. And, I was in education, so I put like teachers in schools and stuff.
Wow.
So I did that for a little while. Again, wasn't for me. And then I kind of went back to the factory. Somehow I got back in there. So I was like, I'm going to try something, we're going to...
You try and pork chop this time.
I'll try something, yeah, exactly. It's some different kind of meat produce. And then I got, I saw this thing on Facebook saying about a 2-week residency, just like a cover work in Tenerife for Tui Cintatori. So like just in the piano bars playing guitar and stuff for 2 weeks. So I took it. I was like,
how old were you at this time?
21, I think.
Wow.
About 21.
Yeah.
Perfect time to go to Tenerife.
Yeah, can't beat it, can you?
Yeah, no.
So I went on out there, and I was there for like a year and 2 months, I think, in the end. So they kept me out there. So I was there for a season. And the following season, I went to Ibiza. So I did that.
Cool.
Came home. And then pretty much COVID struck.
Right, yes.
So then...
Grounded. Yeah.
And then, yeah.
And what did you do in COVID? Did you use that time for writing songs and stuff?
I did little bits here and there. Yeah. I worked in Tesco's, got a little Tesco's job, did that. But yeah, I pretty much done a lot of writing, did a lot of drinking. I think we all did a lot of drinking.
Making
barbecuing.
babies as well?
No, not at this point.
Oh, okay.
Babies weren't at this point.
Oh, okay.
No.
Nearly.
I met my partner. No, well, not even that.
Oh, yeah, no.
So you were single then?
Yeah, yes.
Single in lockdown,
so
my
you
gosh.
moved quite quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, me and my partner have only been together just over 3 years.
Where did you meet?
This is a good one. She's going to love this. So she was a fan. So I put a sponsored post on my Instagram, one of my videos, singing videos, and she happened to see it. She was there's 2 people that saw it in the whole of Norfolk, one being her and someone else.
Right.
And she saw it, she messaged me and got talking to her.
Slid into the DMs.
Slid into the DMs. So she's a
she's a groupie.
Successful groupie. Now she's got 2 kids.
Hey.
Now she's done very well.
I love that you were like, and now she's got 2 kids.
Lucky girl. That's off to her,
And we've got a sponsor.
We have
a
sponsor. Yeah,
who it
so
is.
we have we've been gifted to all our listeners a £500 voucher by the De Vere Group on Wokefield Park. Do you know Wokefield Park?
I do.
So yeah, it's not very far away from us. 250 acres of land. It's a fantastic wedding venue. We do a lot of weddings
lovely,
there.
yeah.
It's beautiful, great staff.
Can we win the voucher?
Can we use the voucher?
Yeah,
No.
I'm engaged, so can
No, you can't use the voucher. But anybody who doesn't know the wedding venue, it can cater up to 300 people, which is quite unusual
big
for a
one.
venue. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's got a helicopter pad.
Oh yeah,
A helicopter.
that's in my budget. Yeah.
In your budget. So all you need to do, guys, is book by, I think it's the 28th or 28th of February. Is it
2024.
2024.
Yeah, it's yeah.
No,
maybe it's not.
No, so it's 28th of February, and you need to quote podcast to get the voucher, and that £500 can be used against bedrooms up to the value of £500, additional in-house decor to the value of £500, or £500 off the total contracted value of the wedding. We'll put this up on our socials and links and everything, but you must use the word podcast. So enjoy. Get booking.
Invite us as your guests.
And we were talking obviously about weddings and stuff like that, but because obviously your job is not during the day.
No.
With these functions. So how as a couple with a young family, how do you cope with childcare and stuff like that?
She's brilliant. Like, very, very good, very understanding. Her dad used to be in a function band himself.
Fine,
so I
okay,
think
so she
kind of-
understands it, yeah.
But it's really hard.
Yeah.
I work in a band, like a weddings band, run by management. And I'm normally there for 5 o'clock. So it can be anywhere in the country.
Right.
So I might be leaving at midday or earlier.
Right.
And then I won't get, I'll finish at 12 midnight.
Yeah.
So then I'll get home at 4 a.m. So it's like I'm gone for days and days. And that's
Yeah.
not. So it's really, really hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
I think to have that partner at home that understands.
Oh, she's amazing. She's great.
It won't work else, will it?
No, I do appreciate that.
How did you get into weddings?
So I did the odd kind of wedding prior to going away. I think I did like kind of few friends of friends weddings, or like through management.
Did you set out to do weddings?
No, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just I've my whole thing was to kind of do my own original music.
Yeah.
Pop star life, That was my original kind of thing. Went to Ibiza and Tenerife and did a lot of kind of these kind of people got married out there. So they were like, oh, we saw you in a piano bar. Would you be happy to do our weddings on like this rooftop thing? And
That's cool.
yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm here. I'd love to. So it kind of got me into the swing of it.
Yeah.
The vibe of it kind of thing. And then when I came home, I was like, yeah, that's where I want to go.
Yeah, fantastic.
Do you like doing weddings?
I love doing weddings.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice because everyone is there to have a really nice time. And everyone is
Everybody's
there.
up for it, aren't they? Yeah.
And everyone's
Do you
up for
hate song requests?
I love song requests.
It's
but
one of my questions actually from one of the brides. So, will you take song requests on the day, or do they have to ask you for
I
stuff?
suppose you
So
have to kind of learn them.
this is it.
Yeah.
So if I've got a lot of songs on the iPad. So I do everything for iPads because it's so much easier. I've got so many songs.
Yeah.
To learn them will be mad. So I just do everything off the iPad. I mean, no one can see it because there's the mic and the iPad's like there. So it doesn't even.
See, I don't need any prep with my recorder.
No, exactly. That's professionalism.
Just go straight
to
in.
its
Anything you want,
its
I've got
height.
it. Yeah.
But I take request. I mean, like you said, if to learn them is obviously take some time to do that. Take time.
Yeah.
But if I know, absolutely playing.
Yeah. Oh, that's really
What's
cool.
your, have you got a song that you hate to sing? And you're just like, oh, not this one again.
It's not going to tell us, is it? Because then people are going to.
This is it. No,
People are going to ask him for it.
not hate to sing. I think there's some, as you can imagine, I do a lot. I do a lot of Ed Sheeran. I don't know why. I have no idea why people
You're
ask Ed
practically
Sheeran.
neighbours,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he's got a tunnel underneath his house, so maybe
and
he's
a
got
crypt
a tunnel
as well, isn't he? He's
Yeah,
got like
yeah. Maybe a tunnel to
I love
you
him.
to
I'm
him.
a huge fan, but I've kind of gone off for the wedding. I know you had a bit of Ed in your thing, but I've kind of gone off.
Bit of
because
Ed
it's
in
just
my
been
thing.
so done.
There's a lot of Ed in weddings.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Ed in weddings, and I love it. It's great
Yeah.
because it suits my. I feel like it suits my voice, so it's easy for
does.
me to sing.
So at a wedding, what part do you do? Will you do the entrance? Will you do during the ceremony? Will you do the evening? Or is there just one part that you will just do?
The whole shebang.
You
To be
did a
fair.
whole lot.
I've done a lot of ceremonies. obviously kind of guest entrance, walking down the aisle,
Yeah.
sign the register, walking back up. Do a lot of that.
What's your favourite part?
I like that bit.
Yeah.
I like that bit
Very
because
intimate.
What, the
Isn't it?
walking down the aisle?
yeah, I love that because I think that is what it's all about, isn't it? The entire day is
Yeah,
about
That's
that
my favourite bit,
moment.
and the best
The
part.
capture of that moment of everybody's faces.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Just, just that silence and just them walking and you singing. Fantastic.
And
The
you-
pressure as well, you just
Pressure,
sing.
yeah.
So there's a phone gone. Sorry, and round two.
Do you get emotional? You know.
No, I think I'm so because I think in that
No, I'm
scenario,
dead.
I'm dead inside. I feel nothing. No, it's more like the fact like you can. I feel like I'm adding to it. You know, like it's an incredible situation. You know, they're walking down the aisle to like start this life, and I'm the one singing them down. It's like, you know, these people are practically strangers. I've never met them before.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm a part of something so big in their lives. It feels really good.
Yeah.
Feels really, really good. So I love that. I love all the rest of it as well. I love the reception drinks, I love the meal singing, and even if I do stuff with like bands or whatever in the evening, I love all that. I think that's my favourite part. So,
I bet you've seen some things.
You'd be surprised how little. I always thought at this point, so I've done well over like 300 weddings at this point, like evenings and everything.
Yeah.
And I've not even seen that much mad stuff. Not even as much as you think. Like I've seen
You
some.
need to look.
There was one.
There's always drama.
There is one situation. So me and the bandmates call this guy the Night Beast.
Right.
Because this guy was like 6'6", bald head, massive guy. And by the end of the night, he was just kind of strolling around and just like slapping women's
What a
bums.
guest.
Just we hope so. Or he just kind of strolled in, but he was like doing all this, and we're like, surely not the bride. And no, the bride. And as we kind of like right, that's that. And he kind of got ushered out. As we kind of drove out the venue, he was kind of just like kneeled on a rock. There was like a big rock. He was like, it's like, what is this thing? Is he a human?
Kneeled on a rock.
Really weird. So that was the weirdest thing we've seen. But bar that, not a lot really.
Any fights?
No, I was going to say that. Never seen a.
Have you never
a
seen
wedding.
a fight?
No, I don't really know how it happens. I don't know how that.
I think
kicks off.
But I do. Weddings are drinking fests, aren't they? You know, so and I think but they arrive, they get given a drink.
Yeah.
There's drink in their hand constantly
And
through
there's
the day.
probably a bit of underlying beef as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially with two families that merge and stuff like that.
That's very true, actually.
They don't just come out. So you'll need to look harder.
I'm gonna
and report back.
I might even
to
start
us.
starting fights at this point. Just be
Yes.
like, come on, I need something to say.
You start singing I Predict a Riot.
yeah. That's it. Yeah.
We've got plenty of stories from brides and groups
Really?
and couples about fighting.
My God.
Right, I've got a question. I've got a few questions for you. Do they need other entertainment apart from you? Because surely you can't be singing all day. Surely you need a break.
I can and do. This is the thing. So I'm currently working with this band at the moment. So I'm kind of contracted to them in terms of the band for now while I'm working with them. I'm not allowed to do my own band. So there'll be a lot of times where I'll do like ceremony, acoustic set, wedding breakfast, and then with a band as well. So I do it all day, which for me is fine. Like I've been singing for so long at this point.
Yeah.
It's kind of built up a bit of a resistance. But yeah. So I do it all day.
Oh my gosh! And we're asking for costs because I think a lot of couples will get a general idea for other entertainment and stuff like that. But again, bands and wedding singers is I think quite an unknown thing. And everybody will be different. What will you be looking at roughly on a band for the evening?
So the band I work with are over $2,000 per night. But that's because we have an agency and a management. So we go through a lot of stages. We don't see that.
Yeah.
It goes through a lot of different stages. So about $2,000.
But also the couples are guaranteed that they're going to turn up. They're going to have somebody.
Yeah.
They've not just randomly picked somebody.
That's
We've seen that where that they've just not turned up.
Really?
Or they've got there and that there's no they're not being fed straight away, so they've gone off.
Really?
Yeah.
My God.
But I think if you've got a management,
it's all cool.
You've got to be there. Haven't you?
Absolutely. It's all contractual, so it's all kind of like, that not that you do that anyway, but like in that situation, with that, that's So about around $2,000. But that's kind of if you're playing next door. So obviously I live in Norfolk. The boys live in London. Yeah. So it's all kind of where
we travel on top of that.
Yeah.
And would you if you're quite far away, would there be an overnight stay maybe?
So
or
like
if
a
it's an early start?
hotel
Yeah,
fee and stuff.
yeah. So there's all these things that, you know, when you're doing a budget, when you're newly engaged, all very exciting and stuff like that, but you go, oh yeah, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that, but you don't factor these things in.
No,
so
no.
that's one of the reasons why we like doing this. So Rise are ahead of the game, and that, you know,
That's
they
good.
know what to ask and
What
stuff
to
like
expect.
that.
I think what I feel, obviously in my situation with the little ones, I really want to get back into my kind of like daytime acoustic stuff.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's like I can do what I really love that, but it also means that I'm not there till midnight and I get home at 4 a.m.
More
and
family life.
it's more family life, it's more manageable.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like that is my
It's a goal.
That's my goal.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
Do your kids like you singing?
one of them does. The other one literally gets the guitar and puts his hand over it. So it's like
Noise.
no more now. That's enough. That's enough of that. That is enough noise. Whereas the other one just kind of looks and like
Which is the one that doesn't like it?
the older one.
Ginger one.
Yeah, the ginger one, classic.
Oh no, but he's just staring at you while you're playing. He's so engaged in what you're doing. It's
He's
lovely.
bigger now, and he just wants to hear Coco Melon.
I was just
You've
going to
seen-
say,
yeah.
I bet
What's
that's all
Coco
you...
Melon?
Coco Melon. It's just...
Play it. Can you play it?
No,
No.
it's like a kids' TV.
It
Oh.
just
Netflix
everything's a song.
Everything.
Yeah, so you've got like an 50
I
minutes.
know every single song.
Yeah.
That's why I was listening to it this morning. I was like, come on, you're 5 now. Enough. She was like brushing her teeth like, brash. And I was like, oh my God.
And the worst part is even when they're not there and you're in a car on your own going for a walk, you're still singing the songs in your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had a little walk down the beach the other day. And I was like, oh, look, I'm singing this song about...
I'm walking down the beach.
Yeah, like, what am I doing?
But does that have an effect when you start playing? You think, right, where am I? You know, because there are things going on in your life at the same time that must come into your mind and as you're playing.
No, do you know what I
Looking
think
at
it's...
the Coco Melon.
That's it. Anything, just any kind of song to get rid of that Coco Melon stuff. I completely immerse myself in, you know.
It's intense. What's like your favourite type? What's your favourite type of music? What's like your go-to?
Oh, do you know what? These days I don't really... I used to be heavily into like rock, classic rock.
Really?
Yeah, heavily into that kind of stuff.
Is that back
Like proper
from when
rocking
you
out.
were starting at the beginning?
When I was a kid, so I was kind of where I wanted to sing,
Yeah.
but I had a very girly voice, so I sing acoustic music because that suits my girly voice.
How girly?
Pretty girly.
We're talking about pop star girly. Which pop star would you have been?
Ellie Goulding.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
she's
very
I can
soft
see it.
and
Okay.
kind
Yeah,
of
my
like-
husband calls her the goat.
Yeah.
Oh my God, do you
I
know
would've been
what
the male.
goat is?
Yeah. What do
Oh my God, you do know what it means.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think so. What do you think it means?
Greatest of all time.
No, where they pants.
Meh. Like kind of like a
I was
goat.
going to say, John's got well cool because that's like a thing now. You
Yeah,
say, oh,
yeah.
they're the goat.
Oh, I was cool before it was cool.
But John actually thinks she's a goat.
An actual...
An actual goat.
Meh.
Poor Ellie, she's listening.
She's going to hate this.
She's not going to come on, is she?
She's never coming on now.
She's never coming on. That and Lorraine. She beefed Lorraine the other day.
Oh, it's kicking off.
Oh, God.
It's all kicking off.
Yeah, so you like the rocky.
Yeah, lots of rocky stuff, but then I did acoustic because it was what suited me and played acoustic guitar, so... and then Ed Sheeran came around, I was like, oh, that's quite a cool style.
Yeah.
But I was doing it before.
Were you literally like,
I was,
hey,
he's literally
stop
taken
budget,
what I
stop
do.
that thing.
He's like, yeah. So, but yeah, kind of followed that path.
Yeah.
And it worked out. And now, obviously, with this band, I kind of try and throw a few rocky tunes in there just to kind of like, oh, I can do it now. It's fine.
So
know?
are you the singer of the band?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Singing
Are you the
guitarist.
only one that sings
Yes.
in there? Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes backing vocals, sometimes not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the only like
You're the main guy.
Front guy.
front man.
Oh my God, we're going to have his autograph later.
Yeah.
That's it. £10 go.
She wanted to bring lighters on.
Oh, that'd be nice.
No, I wanted to make a banger, didn't
Oh,
I?
the banner.
really
We got the
funny.
voice note. She voice note me
Oh,
going,
right.
I've got such a cool idea. Let's do banners and everything. And waving around. And I was like, no.
That'd be hardcore.
But
yeah.
then I thought it might make you laugh and then
Embarrass
make it not
him.
So I'll be very shy.
So going forward into next year, what are your plans for next year? I know we've only just started this year, but
Yes, we're thinking it next year. You're thinking...
but I think with weddings and that, you get booked so far in advance, so you have to forward plan.
It's always for next year. Like
Yeah.
the odd occurrence, you might get the kind of odd one here for this year, but it's always next year. Plans for next year. So I'm going to do a lot of promotion of my own solo stuff, as I kind of spoke about.
Yeah.
Kind of like songs for ceremonies, songs for wedding breakfast, and drinks receptions kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be my focus for next year.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to. So my whole kind of plan. This is my idea, and
So when we get you on next year, we'll be like, right, how did that
how did it go? Yeah, I
Where
think
would you wanna be?
I want
What was
to
the
basically
big
I want to do this thing where I want to write songs, because obviously my background is in songwriting, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I've always done when I was younger, and kind of. So I was like, I want to write songs, specific songs for people. So say,
I like that.
a guy.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
if someone comes to me and says, like, I want to have a song for a proposal. Actually, I did this once. So it was a song where this guy said, "Oh, I want to propose to my wife. I want you to be singing this song as she walks into this room." So it's like they had this whole elaborate kind of like thing where they went around the whole town and stuff, and they come to this big kind of manor house. It's like, and brought me in, and I was singing this song proposing to, and then he got down on one knee kind of thing.
Oh my god!
So
how did that come about, and what did you sing?
So I knew the guy through my management, and we wrote a song together. So I kind of wrote the melody, and he told me what kind of lyrics he wanted and what kind of words and phrases he wanted. So I put them into the melody.
So it was personal to her.
But it was like a personalised song.
Yeah.
And from that, I was like, that feels like something that would really work, like something that people would really want. So I've never kind of pursued it. I got kind of caught up in my own kind of thing, and now kind of obviously focus on the weddings. I think that's something that could really work. So that's what I want to do. And whether it's like a first dance or walking down the aisle song, I want to write specific songs for people.
You know,
that one for John, for my John, like John.
But you're proposed.
Take too fucking long.
No, that'll be for Georgia.
No, not engaged,
Joe to do it.
Yeah, to be fair, we just wait.
Joe?
That's funny. Sharon, I know you've been here before. Oh my god, we should
once, twice, 3 times surprise.
Yeah, well, and the proposal, Sharon.
But I think I think that's such a good thing too, because I don't know. I think that's such a vibe because nobody does that. I've never. Well, I say no, probably somebody does do it, but I've never seen that.
It's something a little different, isn't it?
It's different.
Something a little different to have
with on the wedding days, I've seen someone do like they write like poems to like their bridesmaids, and you have to tell the person all like little facts and stuff. So it's kind of like that, but you're doing it into a song.
You could do vows. You could be the celebrant of music.
Oh, that's nice.
Hashtag copyright. Me.
That's it. I've got to give you the percentage now.
Second match.
I do.
That'd be nice. That'd be really nice.
I'll bring my recorder.
Yeah, that's it.
You just hit me in the
Sorry.
I love that. But you could. You know, how far can this go? You know.
I reckon probably not as far as that.
I
reckon, you know, a little JT kind of mic.
I'm going to put some money into this,
this.
you know. I think this is really good to do. But, you know, people are always, and particularly couples, you know, so I've done it 3 times, I'm bored of seeing the same format. Sure. So to do something different, you're forgetting that brides now are getting married, couples are getting married older in their lives now. So they've been to quite a lot of weddings before they get to their own, and there's going to be more weddings, you know, afterwards, because weddings are more popular now than they've ever been before. You know, last year was our best on record by 46%, so it was huge. So that, you know, you're getting those come through.
What was that?
But again, dropping something in. You know, it's our 22nd birthday this week.
Wow.
You know, so we've seen it all, and so sometimes for me when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that. You know, everybody gets excited about the singing waiters. I'd love singing waiters if I was there, but I've seen it happen so many times. But to do something different, I think would be so cool.
What makes you different?
Yeah.
Do you think?
I think.
Apart from the striking hair.
Well, that's it. You know, that's my whole. I mean, you've kind of disarmed me now because that is my whole selling point. You know.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's it. The whole Ed Sheeran thing is all I've got. No, do you know what? I think in terms of. My performances, I like to kind of, I guess a lot of people do this, you know, I feel like I like to kind of imagine that the song, I'm talking purely about the first dance and the ceremony kind of thing, right? I like to imagine I'm on the receiving end of it, and I want it to be kind of immersive in the scenario, not just like, here's what I'm getting paid to do, here's a song. I like to kind of imagine like, this is a scene, I want to set that scene, I want to make it as like perfect, like a film as possible.
And I think that's important, you know, on that you are being paid to do it, but people don't want to say, oh yeah, he's been paid to do that. It's the same as us when we're, you know, we get so immersed in it that we forget, oh yeah, actually we're a business.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important.
I think that's nice, and that's what makes it nice work, and not even work, is because you're doing something that is good for you. It's good for you to be a part of that, and it's good for you to make people feel good, and I think that's what I like to feel like I like to focus on.
Yeah. Perfect.
When I'm doing it.
We have a game.
Okay.
Would you like to play it?
Would you like to play?
Please
yes.
do not land on singing.
I'm wearing pants today, so there's no worries. Normally it's I get with one of them kind of shows.
You can keep your pants
Oh, that's
on.
good. That's cool.
It's not that kind of game.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Sharon, you're in Berkshire now.
Okay, right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Is it Berkshire or Berkshire?
Is it Berkshire? I thought it was Berkshire.
Berkshire.
Oh, you said something really funny earlier.
Is it
I can't
Berkshire or
remember what it was.
Berkshire? Berkshire. No, that's what it means. Right, all you need to do is spin the wheel.
Oh.
Give it a good old yank.
Ooh. Okay. Right, can we go back to what you said before about it not being...
That wasn't the first yank.
Should I give a good one?
Yeah.
Give it a good old yank.
That was a good...
Oh, words of wisdom.
Oh,
In general?
Just general for Bryce. It's because it's
Oh,
10.
God.
yeah. Do it again.
I think,
Oh, if you got one. Okay.
words of wisdom is don't let yourself get tied up on things running perfectly on time, and let that be your complete focus. I think things will always overrun. Things will always kind of not work exactly how you've got it out in your head, but it's always perfect. It's not.
It's like the best one we've ever had.
It's not. It's not. Thank you.
No, from a bloke's perspective, that's fantastic because I tend to find that, we think the girls think that the boys just go with the mill, but actually boys do think of that as well.
I've seen a lot of weddings, and I feel like so rarely do things go not to plan, but in terms of timings as well.
Because it's natural.
Because you've got all your family there. Photos take longer than they you think they will, and this takes longer, and you're talking to this person for so long.
Yeah.
So it's never gonna be dead on time. Don't stress yourself about that. Let it have a nice day, because everyone's gonna have a good day.
Yeah, fantastic.
And that's what matters. I think that's the...
Spin it again, because she's gonna make you, aren't you?
Oh God.
Oh, you're going
right, here we go.
We just need to give...
Spin it
Don't
again.
worry about time on the day.
Random fact about you that nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Maybe your partner might know, or you
won't believe it, but back in the day, I was in Heat's 100 Hottest Hunks. Heat magazine, I was.
Loved Heat.
How did you get in there?
I don't know, but what I do know...
Why did you get in there?
I don't know. Exactly. The gender thing.
Every time. This is why I'm
Famous
very
people. I beat Ashton Kutcher. But it was people.
No.
Now look at me. Look what kids have done to me. Do you know what I mean?
Hang on. How did you get there?
How did you get in?
Who put,
I don't know. It's really weird.
Who put you forward?
Don't know. Probably my mum. Realistically, probably my mum. But
your mum's like, it's wrong way, is this cousin?
there it is. Go on. But the best part about it was that I was put in black and white. So you would appreciate that, wouldn't you?
Really
I was de-gingered.
You're making up like
De-gingered.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Right.
Silly bitch.
Would you... Right. Where can couples find you?
So
You
I'm
tell it,
on.
'cause you've been stalking.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
So all social media.
Yeah.
I think the Facebook is Kieran Eldridge Music. The Instagram is Kieran Eldridge. If you basically just tap Kieran Eldridge into Google,
Yeah, you are first on the list.
I'll come up.
Come
So
on,
just
Heat's top 100
hot hunk. That's it.
black
You
and
know.
You're going to
That's
have
it.
to get us that picture.
I'll get that picture. Yeah.
See a
it's
little
cringy.
troll comment, it'll be me. He's actually ginger.
Don't look at it. It's not true.
Okay. Do you want to sing us out with a song?
Yes, I'd love to.
So, guys, thank you for listening again. This is episode 10.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at me
You're
for?
like, thank you for listening. Again. If there's anyone that's still watching.
We really appreciate it. And please, guys, can you subscribe to the channel? It's so important because we want to we want to keep doing this. And, and if you're not subscribing, then obviously that we won't be able to do it anymore. No. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you next week. Roll. Is that what you do?
Done me and you bet I felt it. Tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I'm melting. I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get by. But for the cool down run up. Giving it my best, so nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some, learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Like me, open up your plans and damn you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's like all the sacred rights belong. Love, 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 love. So and I won't hesitate no more. No more, it cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is unfair. I'm yours. Ooh, yeah. I'm yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
I
much.
forgot my arm around you.
So
I'm yours. That was amazing.
Oh,
Thank you
thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. It's been lovely.
You are awesome.
It's been so
Thank
nice.
you
It's been
so
so nice.
much. Thank
you. Yeah, air hug.
So we'll see you again on our when we bring our recorders.
Yeah, if that's cool.
And cymbals.
he's just like, these girls.
Oh, drums.
Oh, drums.
I'm a good drummer.
Are you?
Yeah, one volume.
That's fine. We'll get going. We've got the trio
When I get
going.
married, you'll have to come and just sing for me.
That's fine.
Just wear a wig. I'm joking.
That's fine. Yes, fine. I'll get the
I'll
hair dye going for you. Don't
My
worry.
family's just by the way.